What up, my friends? How's everybody doing today? I think today's like day 234 of 2024. But today is the 21st of August, which is 5 years off of opioids of all types and, all the other hard narcotics that go with it. The lifestyle, the booze, the cocaine's, everything else, robbing, stealing, cheating, lying, omitting the truth, scheming, in a negative way, hurting myself, hurting those around me. So it's been 5 years. So the last time that I actually got high on dope was the 19th of August 2019. So I consider the 21st of August my anniversary of sorts, right? I didn't even think about it. I thought about it a week ago, blah 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 blah, as it was getting closer. But I woke up this morning, have my coffee, my girlfriend comes in, she's like, "Hey, happy 5-year anniversary," right? And I was like, oh shit, yeah, it's 5 years. 5 years clean today. I do use cannabis, nicotine, caffeine, food, right? Some crappy food here and there. So those are things that I'm working on, working on my time management. It's still, this has been like the first year. Well, no, it's been a couple, but that I haven't really, I haven't had, so these last 5 years, I haven't had any reservations, as they call it, right? So the hell is a big ass bird up there? Oh, a raven. Anyway, I had always made a deal with the devil. Anytime I quit drugs, maybe I thought it was God, whatever, I'm just saying deal with the devil, because it was always like, all right, well, if I can stop for this amount of time, right, if I can get the job, if I can fix my relationship, if I can get the apartment, if I can this, that, and the other thing, once I have the house, I can start doing X, Y, Z again, right? Oh, only on the weekends, maybe once a month. Or only when I'm out of state. I've done it every other way. And so I always had a reservation in the back of my mind that I was going to get high again, right? I don't have a reservation today. I also don't have, visions of grandeur that I'm immune from ever picking up a drink or a drug, today. And, I live that way. Today, I'm going to be okay, right? I know I will. Because I came out here, I did my mileage, my girl recognized my accomplishment, and I look at that as that's a basic accomplishment. Not that it's not a big deal if you've done it, right? If you've put down the drugs and, even the cigarettes. I still use nicotine, but I do these. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't smoke. But it's nice. It's nice not waking up every morning worried about whether or not I'm going to be sick, if I can make the connection before I have to do this, that, and the other thing, if I have the money, I have to rob Peter to pay Paul. I was always short on something because, I was always full on the dope, And it was, every Monday and Tuesday, right? Because I have my kids Saturday through Wednesdays, Saturday evening through Wednesday, early morning, whatever it is, right? Now they're older, so they come and go kind of as they please. But, anyway, Mondays and Tuesdays, even, those were the days that I was all the regrets. Oh, I'm not going to use again, today's the first day and blah, blah, blah. And I did that for, over a decade, trying to get my act together. I always had that intention in my head, you got to drop these drugs, and then I was able to do that, right? Finally, after a big jackpot and, again, gonna lose everything, one more time, right? But yeah, man, 5 years today, 60 months. And it feels good. I feel good. I was gonna, when I first got out here, I'm like walking up the hills and I'm like, oh, my hip. I mean, it hurts right now too, right? But it's not like bone on bone. It's like I've been doing these other exercises. So like it's working these muscles that I haven't felt in a while. So it's a little sore, and I almost quit, before I finished my last round. And I was like, no, what are you doing? Like, just bang it out. This is how, this is one of the things you do to maintain, your mental fitness, your physical fitness, and your spiritual fitness, right? I've swapped the toys of yesterday for the tools of today. I honestly believe that, the toys that I thought were tools to get through the day and life and this and that, they were toys. They were toys. They were like dangerous toys of the 70s. Like lawn darts, right? They're fun, but man, one comes down in the wrong way and you're done, and I don't know how I survived so many ODs. I don't know how I survived so many car accidents. I don't know how I didn't lose my children. I have a great partner in my girlfriend. She believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. And that's honestly the truth. And I think my kids believed in me, when I didn't believe in myself. And as the weeks and the months and the years have grown, I can see in their face the trust has come back, right? The betrayal has left their eyes. They see what I do on a day-to-day basis. My girlfriend sees what I do on a day-to-day basis, Can I preach? Can I do this and that? I have to keep a hold of my ego, even when I make decent accomplishments. I have to hold back the ego and the pride and I'm proud of what I do, but too much, the exuberance of pride comes off as ego, or and I don't want to come off that way. Do I feel good? Yeah. Do I feel great about myself? Yes, I do. Probably better than I've ever felt, just because, since I started getting high at like 11 years old, drinking, getting high, smoking cigarettes, always taking myself out of myself, and I haven't done that. Okay, so to be fair, I do use cannabis, but 5 years in now, I do think about like, it might be beneficial for you to put it down for a little while. I don't know if I'm ready there yet, if I'm there yet. But, I do think about it. I thought about putting down the dope for a decade, before I was able to do it. Hopefully it won't be that crazy with the weed. And like the cannabis, it helps with the pain and stuff. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is I got rid of the monkey on my back. Some people say, well, you replaced it with cannabis. Well, okay. But, I'm able to run my business. I'm able to support my children, my girlfriend, and to, emotionally, well, somewhat, I'm getting there. But, like I'm a much more well-rounded person now, right? I'm more down to earth. I'm more able to listen to somebody else's point of view, whether I agree with it or not. And I'm still a work in progress, but it feels good. 5 years in, I feel really good. And I hope everybody else is doing really well. I wish the best for you. I wish the best for your family, your friends, your community, especially in here. Only we can save us. Sure, you can have people who are in supportive roles around you, right? Like my girlfriend, my children, but the one person who I had to rely on was me, and I don't feel like I made a deal with the devil this time. I really don't. I'm not putting it off until later. The last thing I want to do right now, today, daily, is drink or do dope, or any of the other shit. Like, I struggle with some sugar here and there, I struggle with, you know what I'm saying, but that main monkey is off of my back, and it feels great. 5 years today, man. I hope everybody's doing great. I'll talk to you later. Peace.